scheme has been known to cure the defects in most economies or locations where the environment is harsh to a better competitive environment where there is adequate infrastructure, there is a clear-cut way of doing business. The cost of doing business is lowered because of the processes are also under one shop.
I think the best kept secret of Nigeria's industrial policy framework has been the Special Economic Zone framework governed by Nigeria Export Processing Zones Authority. I think that's a fantastic and a very visionary effort by Federal Government of Nigeria to encourage industrialization through the Nepza and the Free Zone framework.
In partnership with Nepza, we have invested hundreds of millions of dollars into a scheme that has gone from strength to strength.
We have never seen one of the best system of industrialization and upliftment of the people out of poverty like what we have in the free trade zone.
Buoyed by the successes recorded by China with its special economic zones and the impact on foreign direct investments, job creation and industrialization, Nigeria was encouraged to adopt the Free Trade Zones scheme. This subsequently led to the establishment of the Nigeria Export Processing Zones Authority, Nepza, in 1992 by Act 63 of that year, and the establishment of export processing zones in the country. Nepza was saddled with the responsibility of establishing, licensing, regulating, and operating highly efficient free trade zones in the country by providing competitive incentive schemes, excellent support services for the purpose of creating an enabling environment for export, manufacturing, and other commercial activities. Although the law establishing the Free Trade Zone scheme in Nigeria was enacted in 1992, it was not until 2001 that the first free trade zone came into operations in Calabar with the establishment of the Calabar Free Trade Zone. The Kano Free Trade Zone in Kano soon followed. Over the years, several other trade zones have sprung up in the country. Today, Nigeria accounts for more than 44 free trade zones, with over 500 foreign and local enterprises doing business in them. Since 2020, the Nigeria Export Processing Zones Authority, Nepza, has certainly been upbeat in repositioning the Free Trade Zone scheme to accelerating Nigeria's industrial growth. This is sequel to the appointment of Professor Adesoji Adeshugba as the agency's Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer on the 1st of July of that year. A professor of investment promotion and economic development, Professor Adeshugba has brought his wealth of experience in investment promotion to bear in the affairs of Nepza. The two zones operated by the government, the Calabar and Kano Free Zones, are veritable examples of the change that has taken place at Nepza with the provision of world-class infrastructure that is attracting both local and foreign direct investments into the zones.
The facilities which Nepza has offered over the years has been fantastic. The kind of support we have received under the leadership of Professor Adesoji Adeshugba, who is the current Managing Director, he along with his full team, they have been following just one philosophy of encouraging investment in the free zone.
I must commend those who put together the law. It's amazing that as far back as 1992, some Nigerians had sat back and had looked at Nigeria and made an attempt to make Nigeria a Dubai. For the free zones in general, in 30 years, yes, I think we can boast that we've done quite well. Of course, from the numbers, Nigeria is second, number 2, when it comes to numbers in free zones, in the number of free zones in Africa, next to Kenya and before Egypt.